Trent, before we talk footy, you guys did something far bigger and more important today. Can you talk us through that?
Yeah, we just, it's quite important for us to go up to sort of Bondi Junction and put some flowers down and just, in memory of the people that passed and the tragedy that was there on Saturday. And, it's right there in our area, across the road from where we've been for many decades. And, it's in our community, a bit like I think John said it the other day with the Swans. We sort of, we can't do anything but just say, we're thinking of you.
It is, as you said, it's part of your area and part of your community.
Yeah, it's, you're there all the time. Your kids are there, your family's there, we all frequent there, and, we know a lot of people there, and it's just, for that to happen was, extremely sad, and, it was just to say we, pay our respects and honour our community a bit, and
How have the players handled it? Because as you said, anyone who lives in the eastern suburbs is in Bondi Junction, Westfield, twice, 3 times a week. I'm sure a lot of the players, their families are there a lot.
It's we talked about it Sunday. We trained Sunday and came in and sort of discussed it and just the events, how it unfolded, and where were we at the time, and it was it's just like incredibly sad, for everybody and for all of us, and none more than the people that lost their lives and their families. So it's not easy for a community. It shakes a community, and it definitely did that to us as well.
Have you got anything special planned for tomorrow?
Yeah, just honouring them at the start of the game and the armbands, and
Robbo, on footy, obviously we've been talking a bit about Joey Manu. How big a loss is that for you personally and the club?
Yeah, it's a huge loss for us and the game and all of that, and it was done in the right way. It was really transparent, but you can't downplay losing Joey Manu. There's not someone just that's going to walk in and do that role. So it's not exactly what we wanted, but it's also was done in the right way, and we respect that.
It's rare that the Roosters lose a player who they really want to keep.
Yeah, I think the circumstances are a little bit different here. There's a desire for challenge and a different code that he grew up with, plus also travel and living overseas. So, it's a different competition than usual.
How confident are you that he'll be back here?
I don't know, to be honest. I'm not sure whether he'll be back here or not. I'd like him to be, this is his home, but I'm not sure whether he will be or not.
There's been an assumption that if he was going to return, it would be here, and that he probably was going to return.
Well, I'd like that to be the assumption that he does return here, but there's definitely nothing there about him returning. Otherwise, I'd be a little bit happier right now.
So you're actually devastated?
Yeah, really. He's, known him since he was a kid. We've shared a lot of experiences together. And after this year, I'm not sure I'll see him again, in a professional sense. So, there's always, a little bit of sadness around that. But, we'll keep planning and keep moving forward and go on to that new generation of player.
Do you look from within, Robbo? Obviously losing both Joeys now, or do you have to hit your market? You've got some talented guys that I understand coming through as well.
Yeah, the first thing is, we look within. We've done a really good job of doing that over the last decade or so of looking within and then filtering just some high-end talent around that. So there's no different. We're not in a rush. We'll make sure that we do our homework in the right way and offer those opportunities for some of those young guys to come through like they have. But we're not in a rush. We don't have anything really planned right now. We just get on with business, and it's late to go and make a big splash for next year. So that won't be the case.
Put more pressure on Teddy. I mean, he's already a superstar player, but you're going to rely even more on him, I'd imagine, going forward.
Yeah, look, I don't think it's on anybody's. I think it's on all of us. I think it's on coaches to develop better. I think it's on players around that to support. We've got some good guys coming in. There are some young players. So it always leaves space for guys to step up into that role, and we'll find one.
When Joey plays like he did last week against the Knights, during the running meters, everyone says he's got to play fullback. Obviously, you're backing Teddy there. What does Teddy bring to that role that doesn't get shown up in the stats and the Supercoach points?
Yeah, I don't think I'll answer that question, to be honest. I'm not talking Supercoach at a media conference.
Sorry, in terms of what the intangibles that Teddy brings that the fans don't tend to see. If they don't see what Teddy brings, then I'm not the right guy to answer. Teddy's an exceptional fullback. To answer that at a press conference is, it's just naive to ask that question. I really think about Australian, New South Wales and premiership winning fullback, about what does he bring to the game. Watch the game.
What's the latest on Sam Walker? I understand he's been named, but he won't play.
No, he won't play. He's out there. Yeah, he's just didn't pass the protocols. He tried to train, I think it was a couple of days ago, yesterday, but just didn't quite get there. So got ruled out today.
What does that look like? So we understand that there's the 11 days, so he just didn't tick off where he needed to tick off with that? Or? Yeah,
there's steps, obviously, that you've got to tick off towards, and he didn't pass one of the stages, so it just puts you back. So therefore he doesn't get to the game in time. So he's just got to pass those stages before he gets to play again.
You must have been happy, Robbo, given Callie you were missing last week, to go up and do a job at Newcastle, knowing that no Sammy again, but Connor was great, and you get Teddy back as well. So the club's in a good place.
Yeah, I'm really confident about what we were going to bring last week. And then, the belief was high, the commitment was high to what we wanted to do. But we also, keep pushing for more, that keeps striving to be better than what we've produced. I feel like we've been pretty good to start the season. Good foundation, I guess, is what we saw last week. A really good foundation of effort. A couple of defensive lapses that we want to get rid of, but keep driving towards those effort areas.
No one will test you more than Melbourne at the moment. It's another big challenge for you guys. And I feel like they always bring out the best team. The best teams always seem to bring out the best in the Roosters.
Yeah, it's always a good challenge. Really looking forward to that opportunity there. They've been in good form, and it's a good chance for us to rise that bit more on last week and play well at home.
Just on Sam, in terms of those protocols, would you expect with an extra week that he'd get there, or is it?
I'd expect so. I'd expect for him to get there next week based on what I saw this week. Yeah, I'd like him to be available. 7 days, obviously after today. If it was maybe the weekend, he may have got close as well.